So we'll,
Okay.
hi everyone. We'll start chatting in a couple minutes. Hey Haley, I'll probably have you mute yourself for the very beginning until we start the part of the
Okay.
presentation you jump into. Okay, let me pull up 1 second. Pull up our presentation. And then we'll get going, guys. Okay, just give me a thumbs up, Haley, if you can see it. Can you see it? Yay. Okay, we're just gonna wait a couple minutes until people start to jump on, until I see some viewers. Make sure people know that we are live. We're live. I need to start playing fun music while we're waiting. All right. Okay, I see a couple viewers popping on, so I think that everything is working. Haley, if you can keep an eye on the event invite while I'm talking in the beginning to make sure nobody's posting that they can't get in. But I see a couple viewers, so we're gonna jump in, you guys, and get going on this. So welcome everyone to our presentation tonight, the Team Extreme Inspiration All About Coaching webinar. And you know what? I'm actually going to switch. See if that shows up okay, a little bit bigger. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, everyone. So my name is Sean, and I am, I guess, the leader, creator of Team Extreme Inspiration. We are a team of coaches through Beachbody who are excited to just kind of share some information with you guys tonight. If you are on, that means that you are probably someone that I invited personally, or Haley invited, or someone in our downline. So welcome. I'm really excited that you decided to jump on and learn more. I'm going to try to not waste your time tonight and go through all of this information kind of quickly. Me and Haley are both going to share our stories with you, and I'll talk about Haley in a couple minutes. And then I'm also going to share some information with you about how coaching works. So like all the ins and outs. Basically why the All About Coaching webinar, you're going to learn about coaching, and hopefully give you an inside picture on whether this is something that would be a good fit for you in your life. And so we're going to start out. And so this is just a little bit about me, and a little bit, I just want to share a little bit of my story. Like I said, my name is Sean. I've been a coach since March of 2013, but my story starts before that because there's a reason I became a coach. Where I started, you can kind of see in this picture, there's a picture of me holding my son over here, if you can see, and it's kind of where I started out. But before that, kind of how I got to that spot. I was pretty fit when I got married about 11 years ago. I wouldn't say like I love to eat healthy or I worked out all the time, but I was in pretty good shape. And then I got married and we fell into the newlywed life. And then I also had my first child, my daughter Grace, and she's about 8 now. And I will say that that's about the point when things started to take a turn for me. I went through some pretty bad postpartum depression, and really started to struggle with my health, and really started to feel like at that point in time that my only thing to turn to was food. So I thought I was just having a hard time as a new mom. I thought it was baby blues. And so it took me about 6 months to actually get help as a new mom and reach out and start going to counseling and start to really realize that I had a serious issue and was diagnosed with the postpartum depression, and started to get help and started to get better. But man, those bad habits I'd picked up of turning to food every single time that I was having a hard time, I just kept doing. And I don't like to cook. I'm very honest about this. I don't like to cook. My husband does a lot of the cooking, and he's also not like, I love to cook. I don't like healthy food, really. I'm not a big veggie lover or anything like that. People are like, I just like to chew on veggies. I'm like, that's not me. I love sweets. I have a sweets addiction. So you kind of combine all of that together and get this perfect storm. Plus on top of the fact that I wasn't being active, and I just started to pack on the weight. I also had another child, Ella, and then I got got pregnant with our third child, which was kind of a surprise. I decided that I was going to leave my job. I wasn't really happy there anymore. I'd been there 10 years, and it was for me, a very stressful job. And I knew that I needed to leave. And with me being pregnant with our third child and not wanting to pay for daycare for 2 kids and after school care for another kid, I decided that I would jump out and stay home full time. At this point, when I was pregnant with Eli, I was about 300 and something pounds. I don't even know how much, and I'm almost embarrassed to say that, but it's the truth. That's where I was. And it was a hard pregnancy, and I had him, and between staying home full time, having a daughter starting kindergarten about 2 weeks before he was born, and then having a newborn at home and a 2-year-old, I lost it a little bit. I went through some postpartum anxiety, but on top of it, I just really struggled with balancing everything. And I ended up gaining even more weight, and I hit about 340 pounds. So that first 6 months being home with him was really tough. And obviously my weight didn't help that. I was in a really dark place. I was unhappy. I didn't go to my daughter's school events, which super, disappointed in myself in that, but it's where I was. I skipped out on family events. I didn't want anyone to see me. I was so embarrassed by the way that I looked, and I didn't have clothes that fit. And me and my husband fought constantly. Money was a huge issue for us, and we were both unhealthy, and we both didn't feel good, and so that didn't help. I didn't feel like a good mom. I wasn't active, and so to say that I was in a low point in my life, like it was, I don't just say that lightly, like it was a really low point in my life. And I was sitting on the couch scrolling through Facebook when Eli was 6 months old, and feeling pretty, just doing the Facebook scroll, and I came across a video by a local Beachbody coach who had done Chalene Extreme and who had done Shakeology, and her whole story was about how she'd had postpartum depression and gained all this weight with having her first child, and about how she just wanted to be that mom that she always wanted to be, and how getting healthy transformed her life. And I watched the video like 10 times. I sat on the couch and I just bawled. My husband thought, although I cried a lot back then, I think he thought I had lost my mind officially. And I just looked at him and I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm all in. I'm going to, sign up for this coach discount thing. And I reached out to a friend that I knew from a mom's group that I tried Shakeology from before. And I'm like, I'm all in. I'm going to buy the Chalene Extreme Challenge Pack. We did not have the money. We had tons of credit card debt, student loan debt, living on one income. So it was not smart, but I bought the challenge pack. I signed up to be a coach, and I dove all in. I gave it everything that I had. I was not perfect. I learned along the way that it's all about making progress, but I did lose 83 pounds my first 6 months doing Chalene Extreme. And I just focused in on making sure I was following the workout program. I was drinking Shakeology every day, and I was eating as healthy as I possibly could and cutting out the crap. Tried to not eat out very much or at all, and then really tried to get rid of the sweets because I was really addicted to them. And I lost that 83 pounds. And when I lost it, it was like, even within the first couple weeks, I always tell people, like, dive in and just give it a shot, even for a week or two, and think and just see how you feel. Forget the scale, forget, everything besides how you feel. And the energy I felt and the confidence that I felt just by losing a little bit of weight and getting active it transformed me, and I was addicted to it, and I wanted more of it. And so I kept going. And at that 6-month point, I had done nothing with coaching. I didn't even know what a coach really was. I didn't know what a challenge group was. I'd never been in one. And so all of a sudden I started to learn more about it, and I started to read stuff and go in my this back office with trainings, and I started to read more, and I'm like, I want to help other people. And on top of it, I would love to help our family unbury ourselves from debt, even if it's slowly, and I only help like one person a month, and cover my Shakeology. And so that's where I started at 6 months, and I just slowly started doing it. And I fell in love with being a coach. I loved helping others. I loved sharing my story and knowing that it was inspiring other people to get healthy, no matter if they worked with me or not. And I just kind of kept going. And I hit my 1 year mark. I had lost over 100 pounds, which is this picture down in the right-hand corner. Very proud of that picture. Also the one above it, getting to a half a jean size. That was pretty amazing to do in a year. And I kept going, and I even lost more weight after that 1 year point, but I've had ups and downs. I am not perfect. There's one thing that I share with you tonight. It's to be a coach, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be able to help other people, and you need to be able to support them and be able to share about what you're going through. And getting that support and accountability has helped me not to like completely go off the tracks when I went through some really hard times in the last year. I had a miscarriage back in March, and I'll be honest, I turned back to food, but the support of my coaches and my challengers helped me to get back on track. And now I'm back on track. I'm losing weight again. I feel amazing. And I just want that for everyone to have that support. And that's kind of where I said I was alone to being surrounded by support. That's one of the reasons that I love being a coach, is that I went from feeling very, very alone and not supported and feeling like nobody understood what it felt like to be unhealthy, to feel like everybody got it and we were all on the same team and we were all supporting each other. A big reason why I do coaching is because of my family. That's why I put their picture on here. Obviously, I wanted to be a better mom and a better wife. And I mean, look at those 3 sweet faces. It's really hard to not want to be everything for them. So doing this coaching has given me a fire for life. It's helped us. That's the middle part where it says financially free. I'm now almost 3 years into this, actively coaching for 2 years, because I started in September of 2013. We've basically been able to unbury ourselves from debt. We're now saving money in order to move into a new home this spring, summer, which would have been impossible before. It is not a quick get rich scheme. It's not like I came out of the gates and started making, I hear other companies are like, you're going to get a $2,500 bonus like 2 weeks in. And I'll be honest, it didn't work like that. It took time, but I also feel like I see longevity in this business and I love what I do. So getting paid is like an extra bonus. I get to help people. And then on top of it, I get paid for it. It seems kind of crazy sometimes. And I love the flexibility that I've been able to do this from home with my kids, doing it at night like this, doing it during the day, and kind of having that flexibility to work the schedule around my life. So I feel like coaching has basically saved my life at a point in my life when I felt like nothing could. Taking this opportunity and running with it definitely changed my life. So now I'm going to introduce Haley and let her speak. Haley is a coach that joined our team at the end of August. We actually have I think we have over 200 coaches on the team now, but Haley joined at the end of August, and she is amazing. I can't wait for her to share her story with you. But she is a new diamond coach, which means she started to build her own team in about 4 months. And she has some awesome coaches on her team. And so I'm really excited for her to share with you guys. So Haley, I don't know if you can go behind the screens, but are you unmuted? Can you unmute yourself? There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mute myself. You're up. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, everyone. This is so exciting. I just want to give you a little background on my story. I had actually I was like a new stay-at-home mom, and which was awesome. I was a teacher for 10 years before that, and it just wasn't working out. I really wanted to be home with my boys. That's what I wanted more than anything. And when I first started staying home, it was great, but I was not used to having my kitchen at my disposal all day long. And I also was not really prepared for how lonely I was going to feel. I loved being with my boys, but I definitely missed that adult interaction and kind of the combo of the two. I started eating a lot. And after about a year, I joined a gym, and I went to the gym for a whole year, and I gained weight. And I noticed that I was just depressed and lonely, and it just wasn't working. And I finally just one day, honestly, I saw the 21 Day Fix infomercial, and I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I asked my friend Laura if she would do it with me. and she said yes. So I just kind of dove into the fix, not really knowing a lot about it. I didn't do a lot of research. And after a week of doing it, I felt amazing. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was happier. I had more energy. Um, and it's amazing how you feel inside completely transforms how you feel on the outside. And I could just feel that life was just getting a little bit easier. So after about a month of doing the 21-day fix, I had kind of heard a little bit about coaching, and I really wanted to do the Shakeology, but really felt like it wasn't in my budget. But more important than that, I just was fired up about this program and how awesome I felt. And I felt like I just needed to tell every single person about it. Um, so I decided that I would give coaching a try. I really had no idea what it would be or, how it would work out for me. I just kind of took a leap of faith, and it was amazing. I started out kind of by accident. I accidentally posted something on my regular wall, and much to my surprise, people started commenting on it and were interested in it and wanted to know what I was doing. And that was kind of a light bulb for me, like, oh my gosh, maybe I really can help people. Maybe people really are looking for something like this. And in turn, they can help me because now I'm going to have people doing it with me. And that was really cool. So from there, I honestly talked to every single person I knew about it, all my family members, all my friends, and slowly people started to jump on board. And I decided that I was just going to start a challenge group right off the bat. I think I had two people, my cousin Jenny and Lauren, and maybe a few other people, Nikki, who had come over from another group, who's amazing. And I just did it. I don't know. When I think back on it now, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, I did that. So right away, I just ran with it. And honestly, that challenge group changed my life. I started to form these amazing relationships. I got to see people start to feel the way I had been feeling all along. Just that more energy, happier, starting to get into a routine, more confidence. And I wasn't lonely anymore, which was awesome. And because of the challenge group, I was able to continue to meet my health goals. I'm drinking my Shakeology every day, getting my workouts in every day, staying on track with my food, because I feel like it's the ultimate accountability when you're a coach. You are setting the example for everyone else. And I knew that I kind of needed that. If I was not the one in charge, there was a chance that I might not continue with it. So I felt like that was just another reason that coaching was for me. Now, I've been doing it for a while now. It has really grown. My team is growing. I have some really amazing coaches that I'm working with. Sean's team that I'm on is, oh my gosh, like second to none, just amazing people. I got to meet a bunch of them at Super Friday and just was blown away at how like awesome and genuine everyone is. And it's cool now because while I'm sharing my passion with everyone and I'm really inspiring people to start to change their lives, I'm in turn able to change my life because now I have a little bit more financial stability. My husband and I tonight just sat down and are really looking at our budget, and it feels really good to have a little bit more wiggle room. My Shakeology is paid for now. My Shakeology and my husband's Shakeology. and I'm bringing home a little bit of money, and we are going to start to tackle a little bit of debt that we have. So it's really amazing. My current goals right now, I really want to continue to help 3 to 5 people. I want to maintain my weight. I've lost 35 pounds on this program and over 20 inches. I've honestly never been this small. Like, I don't know, maybe when I was 10. But it's crazy. I never thought my body could look like this, especially after 2 kids. Just amazing. And that kind of brings me to my why, which I have 2 boys, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. And they have more energy than you could imagine. And now I feel like I can run with that. I can go outside and play with them and do whatever with them. And, you know, I have the energy for it, which is great. And my amazing husband, Chasten, who in November decided to hop on board with me and has been doing the 21-day fix. And now we're doing the 21-day fix extreme together. That is huge. He's lost 16 pounds and I've never seen him like this ever. It's so amazing. I never thought we would bond over health and fitness ever. And we are. It's so cool. So yeah, I just want to continue to inspire people and kind of do my best with this. I hope that you see the opportunity here and want to jump on board as well.
Thank you, Haley. I love hearing your story because I feel like sometimes I'm like, has she really only been a coach for 4 months or 5 months? Like, this is crazy. But I feel like Haley, I don't just say this because I know people say this all the time. They're like, you inspire me. Like, Haley really inspires me because she's gotten like her whole family involved. And like I was telling her the other day that this picture that shows like the 99.6 pounds lost is like one of my all-time favorite pictures from all of our coaches because it is representing all these different people, that health and fitness isn't just about one demographic. And it's not about just helping like your friends or other moms. It's about helping as many people as you can, especially your family. And so I love that. Thank you, Haley. I'm gonna jump into the details now, everyone. So now you heard our stories. You kind of see where we're coming from and why we're so passionate about sharing this with other people and why probably the person that invited you is passionate about sharing it. So now I'm going to start going into how it all works. And so first thing is, what is Beachbody? You know, I'm really hoping if you're on this call, you know something about Beachbody. I'm guessing that you probably do, but I'll make this quick. Beachbody they're like I think they're basically the #1 workout program person out there. If you've turned on an infomercial, you've probably heard of Insanity, P90X, T25 used to be on like every station possible. And then of course, 21-day fix, which Haley was just talking about, I've done, and which a lot of my challengers and coaches have done. But this is kind of just like a screenshot of all the programs they do. And what I want to highlight isn't like these specific programs, but the fact that they have workout programs for everyone. If I have my 60-year-old great aunt come to me saying that they need a workout program, I would be able to help suggest something. If I had someone come to me that was 20 and loved dancing, I could find something for them. So I feel like we have at our fingertips all these resources of workout programs and nutrition plans that come with it. So you're not just getting a workout plan, it's helping you learn how to eat healthy too. And I really feel like there's something here for everyone. And that's why one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this company is because I started at 340 pounds and there was a program for me to do. And there has been a program for me to do through every single stage. And most of their programs anybody can do because they have modifiers and they take into account low impact and stuff like that. So I love all of that. The other thing that they do, it's kind of this new technology, as I have it in the right-hand corner, is they're doing on demand, which is it's like I don't want to say new technology, but it's kind of newer, and you can stream workout programs through your phone or your computer. We do it through our Roku. I think you can do it through the Apple TV, but I love this because there's no more pulling DVDs out. Like when I get ready to do my hammer and chisel workout or my 21-day fix workout, I can pull it up on the computer and I can do it from there or do it on my TV. And I just love that they're always trying new things. They're always looking for new avenues to help people and give them resources. The other thing they do that you've probably heard about is Shakeology. Me and Haley have both talked about that. Shakeology has been a huge help. It's one of the top meal replacements. It's not a protein drink, but it replaces one meal a day. And I know some people are like, I'm not a shake person, or a lot of people will say to me too, like, do I really need to drink a shake? Here's the deal, you guys, and I'll just tell you from my perspective. Life is crazy. One of the number one things that I notice with people is they don't eat enough. No, you're not going to believe me on this, but it's true. Or they skip a meal. Big no. You need to eat. So when you're getting, like, most time people are like, life is too crazy, I can't eat 3 solid meals. Well, here you go. Here's one taken care of that you don't even have to worry about. And on top of it, it's probably going to be the most nutritious meal that you drink all day. It's going to give you the most vitamins and nutrients. It's just the truth. And so from my perspective, I am almost 3 years into drinking it every single day almost. I've missed a couple days. My husband drinks it every day. And then this year we met a goal of having our children, all 3 of our children now, drink partial servings of it every day. It has helped with energy. It's helped us with, especially with my kids, I feel like they are picky eaters. And so we're working on it, but knowing that every single day they're getting one meal that's helping them out has been huge for us. And so Shakeology is another big thing Beachbody offers. And then the middle thing is the support and accountability. So I feel like a lot of companies, some are jumping on board with this, which actually makes me happy, is they give you like a shake and they're like, okay, here you go. Whereas I feel like with Beachbody, or they give you something, but they don't give you all the pieces that I feel like a lot of people need for success. They need to know how to exercise, which a lot of people don't. They just don't know what to do and they get overwhelmed. They need to know how to eat healthy. You get that here. You get Shakeology to help get those meals in and those nutrients that you need in order to lose weight, but also just be healthy. And then on top of it, Team Beachbody Coach, which is what we're going to talk about, are people who actually support people. That's what Haley and I do pretty much every single day, is we support people, we answer questions, we give support in groups. And so we're that kind of last piece of support and accountability. So now that you know what Beachbody is, who are these coaches that you keep talking about? Obviously, me and Haley are coaches, but what do we do? Like, who are we? Who are coaches? Coaches are just real people. You saw I signed up to be a coach on day one because I wanted to get a discount on my Shakeology. And that's the big thing I want to bring up before I go into anything else is this is your business, so it's your rules. There's this little, I put this little diagram on the bottom because I love it, because it shows some people just sign up to be a coach because they want a discount. Cool. That's awesome. There's no requirement to sell. There's no requirement to buy. You can be just a discount coach and get the 25% discount, or you can be a hobby coach. Maybe you just want to be someone who does it on the side, who maybe helps 1 or 2 people a month, or maybe you want to build a business from this like I have, or Haley's working on, and you want to jump all in and you want to put in a couple hours a day and run groups and support lots of people, and that's okay too. No one is going to pressure you or make you feel like you have to do any of them. It is your choice. But the coaches who do decide to work this business, they're just real people. We're just normal moms. I mean, I'm going to show you a screenshot of our team in a minute, and we have like so many different people on our team, and there's so many different people in Team Beachbody who are coaches. And that's what I love about it. We're just real people who are working on our own health and fitness. I put that we love health and fitness. I don't always love health and fitness, but I do have a passion for it and what it can do in other people's lives and what it's done for my life. So that's the kind of love. It's kind of seeing how being healthy can actually transform somebody's life, not just their health. Typically, coaches are people who want to help other people. That's kind of something you got to do. You want to be able to help other people find success too. You want to help them find resources, and you want to connect them with the right tools so that they can have success. You are not a fitness expert. You're not a nutritionist. That's what the programs are for. That's the beauty of this. Like when I came into this, I didn't know anything. 21 Day Fix taught me how to eat healthy. 21 Day Fix, Chalene Extreme, all of them taught me how to work out. They taught me how important it was to add weightlifting in, weight training to my workouts. Like it taught me that I wasn't going to get all bulky and that it was going to help me build muscle in my body, and that was important. And it taught me that I needed to eat. That dieting, that thing of like not eating very much was just this vicious cycle that you couldn't maintain. And so I'm not a fitness expert. I am not a nutritionist, but man, the people that make those programs, Shaun T, Chalene, Tony Horton, all of them, Autumn Calabrese, they know what they're doing. They put a lot of research into these programs. So we just basically connect people with the right ones. And like I said, we're just on our own journey and we're sharing it. That's the biggest thing, is asking people to join us. A lot of people are like, do I need to be the perfect size? Or maybe I need to be 6 months into this in order to be an active coach. And I'm like, you do what you want to do. Not going to push you. With that being said, invite people along. Like that's the perfect time for you to get support and accountability, and also say to other people, I'm doing this. Who wants to join me? So don't think that you have to have this big transformation or you have to be at the end, of a program in order to be successful at this. Sometimes I think those coaches that come in and they're like, I'm doing this. Who wants to join me? People are going to be like, what are you doing? How do I join? You know what I mean? And wanting to connect with you and give you accountability and support. I mean, essentially, when it really comes down to it, this coaching business is what you want it to be. But these are the main things that I feel like those are coaches. And you have to be in the United States or Canada. I should make a note. Coaches are only in the United States and Canada. So how does it all work? Let's get into those details. So I kind of want to make sure that I'm very clear on some of this stuff. So we're just going to kind of go down the line. If you decide to sign up, when you decide to sign up to be a coach, you're going to get a 25% discount on essentially anything that you buy through Beachbody. So Shakeology, it's going to save you about $8, even after you pay the $15.95 business fee, which is the next tab, every single month, you still save $18 to $20 a month on your Shakeology. And so in a year, that's a crazy amount of money. So if you're on here and you're thinking about doing it for just the discount, that's why I did it starting out. It was really the only way I could convince my husband that it made sense for us to get it every month. You're also going to get a 25% commission. So if you're an active working coach and someone decides to purchase something from you, you do get a 25% discount off of whatever they buy. Even if you're just hanging out and your mom wants Shakeology for a month and you're not working the business, you'll have a website. That's what you pay the $15.95 for, and they could buy it from there and you would earn a commission off of it. So you don't even have to be an all-in coach. The minute that you sign up, you have a website that you can give to people if they decide. So if you inspire someone, if they're like, wow, you're kicking butt with 21 Day Fix, how do I get that? You have a website that you can send them to, and then you can help them. There is a $40 startup fee, but it's waived. So if you buy a challenge pack or you've bought one previously, a challenge pack is Shakeology combined with a workout program, then you don't have to pay the $40 startup fee, and that covers your first month of being a coach. So I don't know about you guys, but the fact that I started this business for essentially free, I mean, I don't count the cost of what I paid for my workout program at Shakeology because that obviously paid off for me. I essentially started this business for free, and it has helped us to pay off tens of thousands of dollars of debt, and it's going to help us buy our new home. So that's kind of the way you think about it when you're buying into a business. That's if you do that, it's essentially you're signing up for free. And then, like I said, the $15.95 is the monthly business fee. It's the only fee you have to pay. People ask me, do I have to get Shakeology? Is there going to be any other additional fees? You do not have to buy anything else. This can be the only fee that you pay, and it gives you a commission and the discount. And I kind of say no monthly requirement for buying or selling. Other companies I know require that you have a certain amount of volume that you're selling or buying every month. Beachbody is rare in the fact that they don't make you do that. As long as you pay the $15.95, they're happy. So if you had to skip a month of Shakeology or whatever, that would be fine. Or if you don't sell a thing, I have people who have been a discount coach for 2 years who have never sold a thing. That's perfectly fine. If you decide you do have an opportunity though to build a team and like start to really build a residual income as a business, and having other people join you, and there's bonuses to building your own team and having people join you in this and having them help their friends and family. Pyramid scheme is the dirty word that a lot of people want to use, which pyramid schemes are actually illegal. So if it's something that's running through your head, Beachbody would be shut down in a minute. But pyramid schemes, if you're at the top of the organization and you don't do anything, you still make the most money. Haley could pass me. Haley probably will pass me. Let's all be honest here. Haley will probably pass me someday because she's a rock star, and I have quite a few coaches I would love to see pass me income-wise. I'm cool with that. It doesn't matter when you sign up. You know, once you sign up, there are certain bonuses to signing up earlier to have people below you. But if they're not doing anything, and if you just sign up to coach and start signing up a team and they're not doing anything and you're not helping them, you're not going to see a fiscal return on that. So not a pyramid scheme, or none of that would be possible. You can earn trips and attend conferences. I'm going on a cruise in March for completely free. I even have money to spend on the cruise ship, and I'm bringing my mom as a guest, and I brought my husband to Cancun last year, and that's just by helping people. So I basically help a certain amount of people per month, and then that trip is earned. I also have conferences. We're going to Nashville, a big group of us, our team, for the big Beachbody conference this July. We get to do live workouts with the trainers. We get to meet top coaches and get trained and learn how to be better coaches, go to parties. It's fun. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Those are perks. There's everyday work, but there are some really big perks on, doing some of that stuff. And then monthly prizes. Beachbody does monthly prizes. They do giveaways, actually, money giveaways for people with transformations. But as coaches, they also do monthly giveaways for us. And then our team does too. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But I really feel like they do try to reward you beyond just a fiscal return, and acknowledging the hard work that we're putting in for their company. And so I feel like you do see that with them doing little things like that. So who is Team Extreme Inspiration? I just had to include this slide because I'll be completely honest with you. I am so proud of the team that has grown. I was one person, and for the longest time, I only had like 2 coaches on my team, and one was my husband, and like one was my mom for a while. And so like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I started really small, and to see where our team has grown to this day, today is just crazy to see what has happened, but also on top of it, to see how different we all are. There's moms, there's working moms, stay-at-home moms, there's women who work full-time, we have men on the team now. I'm super excited about that. We have some guys on the team, and I like to see that represented because we were mostly female for a long time. But the big gist I want you to get out of this of who we are is we're a lot of different people. We don't look one certain way. Look at this collage. You're going to see like every different type of person you could see, and they are the most funny. Some of these coaches crack me up every single day with their posts. I have some of the most sensitive, caring, amazing women on my team. I don't know the men very well, but the women part of it I do know. And they're motivating and they're inspiring. And I think the fact of the matter is I just want to see more people like this on the team. I want to see more people who are passionate about helping other people, who are excited about working on their own health and fitness goals, and who work together as a team to support each other. And so I'm so proud of what we've grown to. So what do you get from our team and from Beachbody if you sign up? Because really, there's coaches out there. So what's so special about our team that would make you want to sign up with us? I'll be honest with you. I'm an all-in coach. And I have a lot of coaches on my team who are too. And we put a lot of time and energy into helping our coaches to succeed who sign up and really want to do this with their health and fitness goals and the coaching goals. But one of the things we do is we do trainings. So every single month we have new coach trainings. We have special trainings and push groups. That's one of the ones I listed down below, where we help you push for goals and we support one another. And that's one of the support ones. We have a team page where we do, we can post questions, we can sometimes vent, we can get support on things that we're struggling with, where we can, do shout outs and kind of motivate and support each other. And that's that's a favorite part of mine too, because I feel like we've created our own little community there of coaches. We also do challenge groups. And so for coaches that join our team, like we did a team challenge group in December, and we had a cash prize, and one of the coaches won $125, the first prize winner. And she lost, like, I think, I'm going to guess 16 pounds over the holidays, which is crazy. So challenge groups aren't just for our challengers. Challenge groups are also for us as coaches to support and help each other. And I'm always letting coaches jump into my groups. And I think that the coaches on the team all do that, is help each other out to support each other on our health goals. Friendship is obviously a big one. Haley was kind of saying it, but like, we really do have some amazing people on this team. And some of these people are my best friends. I turn to them not only when I need help with coaching, but when I need support in other ways, and I know they have my back. And so there's something great about that. You don't always get that in every business that you're in. So to know that you're supported with other people on the team is big. And then monthly prizes, I kind of talked about that, but we do. I love to give away giveaways. I had one today. I do them all the time. Haley would probably say I'm like giveaway crazy, but I love doing fun little prizes and things for my team to let them know that I appreciate what they do as a team, and acknowledging the fact that I know they work hard, and just doing fun little things to motivate them. So that's what you get from our team. You join our team, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to feel supported, and you're going to be part of a group of people who have similar goals to you probably, and who are going to support you and help you get trained to succeed. So that's it. This is the questions part. I did post a questions picture. Do not jump off, because I am going to ask the question for the giveaway. So if you are listening, I do want you to know that I am going to do a giveaway question. So I'm going to look really quick right now, and I'm going to take this slide down. You're going to see me and Haley coming back up. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm going to go. I don't know, Haley, if you saw if there's any questions in the group. If you guys have questions, go to the event invite, and there's a post that says any questions. I know there's a time delay. You guys are like a minute or two behind us. So me and Haley will sit on here for a couple more minutes. I know both of our bedtimes are like here. So Haley's probably going to like nod off on me in a minute. And I really appreciate everybody getting on. It's always hard to find a time that works. But don't get off, because I'm going to do the giveaway question. And actually, I'll do it right now, because that way, if you don't have questions, you're not sitting around for no reason. So I'm going to do a post in the group and the event invite in a couple minutes. And in it, I want you to post below. If you post within the next, I think 30 minutes is what I said, you're going to be entered into the first giveaway. And then if you post the answer if you listen to the recording and you answer it by tomorrow night, then you'll get entered for a second giveaway. So to not neglect those people that couldn't get on live tonight. But I want you to post one word on why you're interested in being a coach. Just one word. That's all I want from you. Do you want accountability? Like, what's the one main thing? Do you want support? You want to get healthy? Financial freedom. I don't know if Haley has any other ideas, because I know some people will be like, I don't know. Like, what is the one main reason that you think coaching would be something that would be helpful to you in your life? And so I'm going to go do the post right now, and then you guys can comment below and just do that one word. Don't post the question, because we don't want to give it away to the people that didn't listen. I'm a rule follower, but I do have some good goodies. I was showing Haley fun tank tops, some fun headbands. So go comment, people. You might as well win something. And then I guess the next step, if you're interested in signing up, definitely go contact the coach who referred you to this call. That's it. And we'll help you with the next steps. If you have questions and you don't feel comfortable posting them in a big group event invite, contact the coach who referred this to you, and they will answer all of the questions that you have. So I'm going to post the giveaway. Unless you see any questions, Haley, I haven't seen any questions. And we are posted. Did you see any questions?
No, I didn't see any.
All right, you guys, I'm going to give it like one more minute. And then we will jump off. We still have 18 people on, so I'm guessing. No questions. I'm feeling very
Oh, wait, there's a question. Oh no, you wrote any question.
I wrote any questions, yes. Haley's like, yes, we have a question. Come on, guys, I love
Um,
questions. We're gonna give it one more minute, and then Haley, I'm gonna let Haley go to sleep, and I'm gonna go sit on the couch, stare into space. All right, guys, I'm not seeing any questions. Yeah, people are noticing the giveaway though. People are like, forget your questions. I
right.
want the giveaway. I see you, Renee Robinson, my one of my all-star challengers. She's like, I'm gonna be the first to comment. All right, you guys, we're gonna call it a night, and we're gonna stop it. Thank you, Haley, for getting on tonight. Thank you, everyone who jumped on, and make sure to contact your coach. We'd love to have you join us. All right, bye.